Off-season training was built on the premise that we were focusing on the whole dancer, but also with the understanding that each dancer is unique. Meaning that, yes, a dancer may have the same goal. They may both come in saying, we want our arabesque to be higher, as one of their goals that they give us. But they are both going to have unique challenges, through whether that's their technique or their anatomy, current flexibility, really any of those things. And they're going to have their own unique way of getting their arabesque higher, and it's not necessarily going to be the same. So when we talk about a dancer's individual goals and us tailoring our program to that, it's because that's how we do this. That's why there are auditions and interviews beforehand, because when we're looking at everything and our teams are looking at everything, we want to make sure that it is tailored to each goal. So all of our dancers may be in one ballet class, but their coaches and their teachers and trainers all understand each of their individual goals, and they are going to make sure that that class is going to tailor to every single one of those goals, and they are going to be able to give the individual attention to each dancer on those goals. So our dancers could all be in the pool, but they are all going to get a different thing out of that workout. They are all going to reach different, or really work to attain and reach different goals than probably the dancer next to them.
So what is very interesting about the OST program is that it doesn't matter what level dancer you are, you just have to have the motivation to work. But you can be a dancer that's very close to entering a company situation, or you can be a dancer that still has many years to get there. It doesn't matter because it's an individual one-on-one program. Each coach and instructor will take the goals and needs of each dancer and address those through all of the training. So every girl in the program is actually going to be doing something different during their training. They may all be in the pool, but each one has different goals of what they're going to get out of that workout in the pool. Same thing for the gym privates.
One of the things that really impresses me about OST is that they really partner with the dancer. They work very individually with what that dancer needs at that time in their life. What comes in for me as nurse coaching is, again, partnering with them, finding out what are their goals. We can think based on interviews and auditions and meeting them that we know what all the goals are, but it's not until you really sit down with that dancer and you give them space to really think and really ponder, where is it that they are now, what do they hope to achieve, that we really find out what their goals are. So instead of going in and thinking I'm going to give them some education on, they really need to be getting more sleep, or I hope they understand how important nutrition is and gut health and brain health, they may have a completely different worry or anxiety or goal that they're not even sure of. So what's great about nurse coaching is it gives them space to think. We ask important questions and we sit back and just give them space to really think. And what comes out of that is usually something will bubble up very spontaneously. We'll realize there was something that was holding them back. And it's very exciting. It's exciting to see that bloom. It's exciting to see them accomplish things. They do know it's a safe space, but we are partnering with the team, with the whole OS team, and for them to achieve their goals.
My goals for coming into OST this summer was definitely flexibility and extension, and to correct I tilt my pelvis when I'm dancing, and also breathing. This year we focused on my alignment. So once I get my alignment under control, then I'll start to do more flexibility and extension. But Mr. Mike and Cassie have been on me all summer about grooving, and it has truly made a difference.
We did a lot more work on Casey's alignment and cross-training because that was her goal. But there's always opportunities for lots of dance while they're here. So I didn't want anyone to think it is just the cross-training with also nice because it applies to so many different dancers when they come. As I said, they can be at any level. There will be different ages, and all of that works out just fine because it's really an independent program.
One thing that's interesting about OST is it really personalizes for the dancer, and you're going to see dancers at all different levels, which changes dynamics, but in a good way. And even in the conditioning, it will be, we're all working for different things. We're all strengthening ourselves for different things. And some of our goals are the same, but a lot of them are very different. And let's say someone, if you have an injury or you're not feeling good or you pulled a muscle or something, OST will change that. They're not going to have you do the same thing as everyone else because they don't want you to get hurt more. So they'll modify it so you're still working without being injured. And it's great because, some days as an athlete, that sometimes muscles, you're just having a hard day, your shoulder doesn't feel right, your knee's not feeling right, and you don't want to push it. They notice that, and they take that into consideration. They know, okay, we're not going to have her do things that are going to hurt her shoulder if her shoulder's bothering her today. So they'll really modify it to make sure that no one's injured. And also just for our goals. I mean, we're all working for different things, and they're going to have us give us exercises that will help us for our goal, not for everyone else is necessary. Some things are the same, but not.
So a dancer's goals can be very different. It depends on their age, it depends on their skill level, what their future goals are as for a professional career. So there could be a dancer that comes in and says, I want to solely focus on alignment. I want that to be my top goal, like that is the number one thing. Whereas another dancer could come in and say, I just want to make sure that I am ready to go to get into a company. I want to just be right there. I could have another dancer come in and say, I want to become more flexible. That's my goal. There are just so many things between, flexibility. You could come in saying that you really want to work on your strength. And for some dancers, it's more simple than others as far as the goals, but that doesn't change what it takes to get there. And that is our focus. And we try to focus on every dancer's individual goals so that regardless of whether they're in a group class or working individually, we're meeting those goals. And we've set up a good timeline and we're making smart goals for them. So that's also why this is such an individual program and why there are so many private sessions, because we want to make sure that we are reaching those